Just over there is the abandoned house that was used in Children of the Corn 2. Now this house has sort of a connection to the film Wizard of Oz. When the house collapses on the Wicked Witch. Now this was Doris Burke's house. And there was a scene when the cult of children, she's under the house trying to get her cat, and they lower the house on her. That's a nice house to be abandoned. There's no driveway anymore. It looks like, I don't know, it seems like they built it in the early 90s when the film was made. This is so cool, though. Yeah, this would have been the sequel to Stephen King's classic. That house has definitely seen better days. Yeah, she would have been right under there. Of course, back then when the movie was made, it was just a house on, you know, with no foundation. And this would, yeah, it was used. That you could see the house in a couple scenes, though. Wow, I did not know. So strange how it's just sitting here abandoned now. Miss Burke's home, and then she was under it, and the house gets lowered on her and her legs are sticking out. And then there's that scene where she's under the house. She crawls under trying to get her cat. And the house lowers onto her and her legs are sticking out, just like the scene in Wizard of Oz. And she even said something to the effect like, "What a cruel world," or something, you know, something to that nature. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was the same lines the witch said. There's Mrs. Doris Burke, at the front of her house, about to go under and look for her cat. I have to break this down because they're going to demonetize me if I play a portion of the video, or of the movie. Sometimes they do that. While she's under the house, the cult of kids is walking up to her. As the house comes down on her, her legs are sticking out, but as it's coming down, she says, "What a world, what a world." So that was the line. So I was a little off, but yeah, what a world, what a world. But that's when that happens, and there she is. There's the cult looking at her as she's on her porch, right in that same yard. Just looks so much different back then, though. It wasn't that. It's funny how quickly trees and vegetation grows. Wow, it really does. Even though that was over 30 years ago, it doesn't seem like it. So I guess it didn't grow, you know, I mean, that's a long time for... But still, well, just weird to think about. Wow. And the cult, crazy to think that that cult of kids, that creepy cult, would have looked so different back then. It was just a regular yard, but they were just standing there, creepy kids. I wonder why they didn't keep this house up. So weird. I figured somebody lived here. I'm glad I come out to at least get this. Well, it's just a few days till Halloween, so you know. Yeah. Too bad they put the cinder block foundation down. We could. Yeah. That's where Mrs. Burke would have been crawling under here.